Let's talk about the model minority phenomenon because we all know that Miss Huang is the one that reported Milchick for his speech. Spoilers if you aren't up to date with Severance. Yesterday, I dropped a video about this contention given to Milchick during his performance review and how it's a racial microaggression. So many people commented that had nothing to do with race, that it was just a complaint from Miss Huang, who is a child and can't understand some of the words that Milchick uses. Here's the gag. Both things can be true. The most effective tools of white supremacy is the division of minority groups. What this is done is by giving a certain group a sense of security and high standing. We're seeing this right now in real time. East Asians fighting affirmative action in court, advocating essentially for a group of people that not only put them in internment camp, placed a ban on a section of that group for something like 60 years. Oh, I'm not making this up. There was a ban in America for a very long time against Chinese people entering this country. You know what? After they got rid of affirmative action, less people of color got into schools, including Asian Americans, because the system is not built for people of color. If you watch any of the supplemental material that Apple TV gives on YouTube, you will see that the relationship between Miss Huang and Milchick is very tense. And even if you don't, you can get a sense of that on the show itself. It's clear that she is the one that reported Milchick for his speech. That's why she was excited for his performance review. When he brought it up in this previous episode, she was excited to hear it because she thought that he would be gone. Huang has a sense of security because she is a child in a position that she shouldn't be. She believes that if she were to take Milchick's position, she would be treated differently. She resents him because she wants his spot, and he resents her because she represents a big fuck you. Court is effectively saying that Milchick's job could be done by a child. Milchick mentions that she is part of a Lumen program, which makes it clear that she's been indoctrinated since a young age. And so she is a Lumen girl through and through. She probably would be elated to receive those photos. While this number one contention is definitely from Miss Huang, who probably doesn't understand some of the words that Milchick uses, which intimidates her, Milchick's superiors chose to put it in his review. Why is that a contention? Milchick uses Lumen language. He speaks the same way that everyone else does in that company. Why isn't the company supporting him in his speech? He's not using inappropriate language like Cobell. He's not particularly violent towards any of the employees like Cobell was, even though one of them actually bit him. This is why I'm hoping that she is not a clone or part of any of that science fiction things that we're talking about. Because it's so much more interesting to see two people of color at odds with each other, not recognizing that the real enemy is this huge corporation. Tell me, what do you think? Let me know in my comments below.